Hi, it's Dr. Josephene Juell from Elan Family Wellness Center. We are on week 3 of our 21 Energy Rich Days challenge, and this is Perception Week. So great job being persistent with your goals up to now, and playing with this behavior and playing with structure as well. And I think having a new theme for this week will give you a little bit extra energy and momentum as well for this challenge. You will hear that this is both perception and structure, since those are my two strengths, but I'll try to focus on the perception end. So with perception, I like to start with my big why of why I'm working on a project. So an example, I am working on our ADHD workbook for the office, and I'm doing this for myself so that I have something tidy and neat to present to practice members. I'm doing it so that we have a project that is easy to hand over to somebody when they're wanting to work through the program as well. And also because it's one of the things I aspire to do is to write and to publish a book. So I took my why, and this is just a little mock-up to give myself more incentive, but I made a cover for the workbook, and ADHD Solutions Workbook for an Energy-Rich Life. And I have my name on it, and of course I like to have a workbook like this. This is not my book, of course, but just gives me some reminder of what I'm working on for this project. That is one way that I try to bring some colors in. I try to see the end result as I'm working through this project too. So just knowing that there's an end to this all and what you're working towards. In the past as well, I have used posting affirmations around our house. So one of the projects was a decluttering project. So this one at the end, this is how I hope to feel, that I feel joy, peace, and ease as I enter my house each day. My house is a sanctuary, and I value my possessions. The reason I use color, because it catches our eye, but it also helps to light up different parts of our brain. And just having the feeling of how I'll feel at the end helps to give me some more momentum too. So I always have my colored pencils or felts as I go through this, and my day timer may have different colors depending on what I'm working on at a time, and that just helps with me to keep a little more inspired as well. So by using color, that's one of the ways just to bring in more senses into this job as well. Can think about, if you're doing a new diet, you may want to explore foods that have different tastes or textures, different seasonings. You can think about how to incorporate how different things feel. Just how can you bring in the senses as well for Perception Week. And also the emotion. My decluttering project's a great example. That Marie Kondo was the book that I was referring to as I was doing my last challenge. And she would actually make you touch every item that you're going to keep or get rid of, and ask if that item was bringing you joy. So you had to decide just based on that emotion. So you can pick what emotion you want to create as well in your project, and see day to day if you are achieving that or not. I say I have some structure as well, because every day I'll make sure that I have written down my project. So ADHD workbook is in my day timer, and then I'll put it at a certain time. So again, in the top 3, one of my projects is what the 21-day challenge is, and then I put a time to it as well. And where I get more energy is that when I've accomplished it at the end of the day, I go back and I check it off. You may also want to use stickers, give yourself little affirmations, little smiley faces might help. That's all a perception-based tactic. So we went through our why, our end results. We also want to look at who am I doing this for? If you're working on an exercise project, is the exercise so that I'm feeling better, so that I look different? Is it for longer term health consequences? Am I doing this health change for my family, so that I am with my children for longer and have the energy to play with them and participate every day? Who is this for? Is it again for family, for community, for a bigger scale? And again, how will I feel as I go through this? How will they feel as well? I'm trying to think what else. Also, with perception, it's a great way to keep things novel. So you might want to, if you are feeling you're in a rut with your challenge, you might want to try things a different way, whether that's a different time of day or a different approach to how you've been taking on your task so far. So here's a refresher. I've made a end result picture of my plan. It may help to have some visuals of what you're wanting to accomplish, the feeling or how it will feel at the end as this is done. You may want to bring again colors, senses, emotions, and make sure you know your why of who it's for and how life will be different when this is accomplished. So have fun with Perception Week, and I look forward to hearing how everything is going for you guys. Thank you.